reason I'm involved with the Folk Spot operation and the people here today is I'm a presenter in the state of Vermont in the U.S. and I love the prospect of discovering, for me anyway, granted a lot of these acts have been around for a while, but for me, to find a group that possibly I might be able to bring to the U.S., give them the opportunity to play in a new environment with a new audience, and know that the audience that I've been able to develop locally is going to get the opportunity to hear something new and refreshing and exciting. And so I am thrilled to come to these type of events and hope to walk away with some opportunities in the future. Then it's the whole visa process that they have to go through to get there. It's kind of hurry up and wait. You kind of have to maintain, you have to quell your enthusiasm. I have heard acts that I've liked to bring to the States, and I actually did have my Carrie Jacobson and David Boulanger from 2 years ago, and I spoke to, I'm not going to be good with all the names, Runa and Andreas yesterday, and there's a good likelihood that they could come. I also spoke to Marta from Floating Sofa Quartet. I'd love to have them. And there's a couple of others that actually I'm going to hopefully do some block booking with another venue in upstate New York. Linda, who was here from Saranac, like Saranac. So yeah, I think there's a good prospect. I do 3 series, and the one in particular that these acts would be good for is in a church. It seats about 175 people, and it's a great intimate space. So keep my fingers crossed. Guarded optimism, hopefully. The type of music that I hear here that gets me excited is I'm hearing like new melodies, new chords that people use that I haven't been familiar with before. I'm exposed to an awful lot of bluegrass where I am, which I enjoy. But quite frankly, I tell people I like bluegrass instrumentation, but I'm not a big bluegrass fan. I just like that sound. I come here and there's new kinds of rhythms, new percussion. I actually, the last band, I said it sounded like a klezmer band to me to a certain extent. You know, they incorporated a lot of stuff. And then the last piece sounded like cabaret. And so it's always a surprise. And that's what I'm all about, is I want an artist that's going to take me someplace I haven't been before. And I know that's going to happen when I come here. As far as there being audiences that are interested in what I've heard here today, there are many where I find myself drawing the line of, I'm enjoying this, but I don't know where I can present it. That's the hard part. You know, like for instance, the last act was 10 people. I'm like, I don't have any place to be able to present them, as much as I love them to death. But that's a challenge sometimes. You find some acts, you're like, yep, I know that this duo or this individual I can put in a listening room where people are going to pay attention. And the church, I do up to a quintet there. So yeah, and sometimes I just kind of surprise my audiences and just hope that they go along for the ride.